I know how to like fix it now. And that's the most important part, it's just I've had like 15, 16 years of not really knowing what to do, going to physical therapy and stuff, and then not really getting that relief and not really seeing results is was like detrimental for me mentally, and obviously did not motivate me to continue and going that route. So yeah, all the above, man. It's been great for me and not too much, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How's your body feeling?
Pretty good.
All right, perfect, man. Again, first of all, man, just thank you so much for being here. Why don't we get started by you tell us a little bit more about your background, what you do for work, and how long you've been dealing with your chronic lower back problem.
Yeah. So um, yeah, for my job, I do work a desk job, 9 to 5. So I'm sitting down quite a bit of the day. Um, I've had back pain for a long, long, long time. It kind of stems to when I was a teenager or so, when I was around like 15, 16, I did hurt my back and ended up wearing a back brace for about a year or so. The condition I believe was spondylolisthesis, like small fractures in your lower vertebrae. And that's kind of been a lingering condition with me, through my whole life. And it's kind of flared up at times and things like that. I did physical therapy a little bit when I was younger, but it didn't really get rid of the problem. But yeah, just I've been dealing with that for a long, long time. And then this past year, it got pretty bad. Around like the March time, I would say my pain went up to probably like an 8 or 9, to where I couldn't stand up straight. It felt like I was hunched over. I was getting pain. I was walking. It was just making work just really difficult to manage. Um, and what was the rest of the question?
Yeah, so basically you answered all of it. Now, so let's talk about how long you've been dealing with this. I know you talked about for a long, long time, but like how long we're talking here specifically.
Since I was 15 and now I'm 31, so about 16 years or so, I've been dealing with pain. Like I said, it hasn't been at the magnitude that it was when I got to your program in March. Um, I also, have some. I'm a gamer, so I do, sit down as a hobby, and so that has something to do with uh, the pain I would imagine too as well. But yeah, I've had this condition for, 15, 16 years. And then, yeah, this past year it just got pretty bad. Um, Probably a combination of getting older, not taking care of my body, sitting down for work, sitting down for hobbies. Um, and yeah, like my pain was at like an 8 or 9, and then I found your program. Um, Things that I really enjoyed about your program is it helped my body heal correctly. The movements were adjusted and corrected to where it felt more natural. My breathing, I can definitely tell that that was an issue. So just relearning how to breathe correctly during those exercises really opened up my back, opened up my lower back and my legs, my hips. So, yeah, I think that was like a blockage I had that was causing me a bunch of issues. So I think that really helped me the most, and that's what I took most from your program is just knowing that I have like a basis to go off of and something to come back to every time I have, tightness or pain here and there. I know how to like fix it now, and that's the most important part. It's just I've had like 15, 16 years of not really knowing what to do, going to physical therapy and stuff, and then not really getting that relief and not really seeing results is was like detrimental for me mentally, and obviously did not motivate me to continue and going that route. So yeah, all the above, man. It's been great for me, and I really appreciate finding your program and you helping me through difficulties in my life. So appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm happy for you, man. So, like, what would you say the difference between the exercise we do versus all the exercise you try with your physical therapist?
With the physical therapy, their idea is more about like strengthening muscle groups, that they think it's because of weak muscles. And I think I just wasn't moving correctly. I wasn't taught how to, and then just from repetition of not doing things correctly over the years, that just put my body in a position where it was um, obviously I had weaknesses in areas, but um, yeah, I just had a lot of blockage throughout my body. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'd say the biggest difference between your exercises is that it's just more focused on it provides results, man. Like that's really what it is. You can immediately feel the results, um, especially with the slow breathing exercises. I immediately felt relief in my back, and I think that in by itself is just shows you right then and there of the difference between what you were doing in physical therapy and then what's in your program. It's less of like a workout exercise. It's like stretching combined with an exercise. I'd say that's probably a an okay explanation for it.
Yeah. Now, I do want to touch on a little bit more about the breathing perspective because when I talk to people, let's say if you just breathe well, your body will feel a whole lot better, right? But a lot of people don't tend to believe in that concept. So, what would you say the importance of breathing in your journey?
It's like 10 out of 10, man. Like literally the most important part. Because I remember initially when I was first starting the exercises and just not breathing slow enough and correctly, I felt the difference once I had made that change. And I felt a lot more relief and I felt like a lot more progression through the program and being able to do the exercises properly and getting good results from it. As soon as I started to slow down my breathing and really, excuse me, take a step back and understand that it's a little bit different. It's not just your normal breathing. You have to really focus on that slow, exhale breath, and you can feel like the airflow, in your body. And yeah, it's really hard for me to explain. But yeah, when you're breathing through these exercises and you're doing that slow exhale, you can really feel it in your lower back and not in your sides. So yeah, it's a 10 out of 10, man. It's the game changer for I'd say it's the biggest thing, yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love this, man. Now, what would you say? I know you tried a lot of things before, and you've been having this for about 15 years. So, what would you say your mindset before joining the program? I know you must be, pretty skeptical because you tried a lot of things and didn't really work out for you, even for the physical therapies.
Yeah, well, this could be a little bit controversial, but I don't know. When things come up in my life like this, I don't really second guess things. Maybe sometimes I will if it's like financial reasons and stuff like that. But I was just at a kind of a low point in my life, and I um, kind of just saw it as a sign to this is something I should try, and it could really help me out, and I'm glad I did. It was just through Instagram, and yeah, I was I'm a Christian, I'm a God-fearing man, so I was asking God, to give me something. I was just like I said, I was like an 8 or 9 on the scale for pain, and it was almost at the point where I had to take PTO and stuff because I just couldn't work. So um, yeah, man, super thankful that I ran into your stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Everything happened for a reason.
Hmm. No doubt.
Yeah. So Now, for somebody who's listening to this or watching this video right now, what would you want to say to those people? Maybe they're looking for a leg up.
Yeah, it takes commitment, and it takes that leap of faith that you said to really tackle and to see success through your program. If it's something that you are wanting to deal with and really tackle, I would 100% recommend your program, but I'd only recommend your program to those people who are ready to put in time and effort and work and ready to make lifestyle change, ready to make, a change in how you approach, your body. And but I think it's really worth it, based on the relief that I have. And I'm still, even though I completed the program, this is like a long-term thing for me. Like, yeah, because based on my, I still have a desk job. I still, have hobbies that include me sitting down. So it's something that it's going to stay with me, for a very long time, if not my whole life. Uh, but yeah, I would definitely recommend your program, but only to those who are willing to commit. If you're gonna invest in yourself, you need to take that leap and to put in the work too. Otherwise, you're just gonna be sad and you're gonna, yeah, not be happy.
Yeah, man. Is there anything else you want to add at the end?
Um, just comment, I guess. I'm a little sad, it's been nice having being in this program and having you as someone I could reach out to, um, when my body's not feeling right or if I need advice or something. Um, so that's the only thing that I'm sad about, but I'm happy to go through it. Appreciate your time, man. Yeah, let me know if you need anything else from me. But I'm gonna continue hammering the exercises, man, and really going after it. So appreciate all the help and support. Um, and yeah, I will definitely recommend you to anyone that's feeling back pain.
All right. You got it, man. Appreciate you as well.
All right, take care, Alvin. Later.